Well, hello again, everybody. Good to see you. FC Racers here to close out the Celeste portion of this Saturday here at Speedrun. We've got UncleRonny going against HawkSam here. And as Aaron T pointed out in the previous match, somebody's going to walk away with a victory today. As you see in the leaderboards here, both UncleRonny and HawkSam waiting to get that taste of victory, and it's going to happen today. So very exciting. I'm looking forward to that. And you see the standings haven't updated. Black Pair now moving up a spot with a 5-4 record, with looks to be 3 games to go. And we have Marlinson at top undefeated, followed by TGH and then Sight, with Aurora Dash and M Sushi coming in. And then we got the and then Comet and Black Pair and so forth and so forth. It's gonna be very important for positioning because we do move into a bracket format after this. So 1st and 8. 1 and 8, 2 and 7, 3 and 6, 4 and 5. Very important to try to get into those, a good position. While that's going on, we are off. See if we can get UncleRonny's screen cropped a little better here. So was she in just a moment here? Has a tie ever happened? No. There have been very close, very, very close ones where I've lost my gourd on them. Well, he says chance he beats 11 levels is the foul. We'll move on. And if that doesn't happen, Comet loses out. So we play some tiebreaker and not head to head. And he has an outside shot at that. Okay. So again, we got City here. It's the usual. It's the usual, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the things about, at least with Celeste 80% with commentary. And especially for everybody here, because a lot of you guys have been around since season 1. So, 80%. We have a few evolutions of the game here and there, like 5 getting introduced, and Bubs Drop being there, and then 6B coming into play, Demo Dash coming into play, all that stuff. But for the most part, everybody that's tuning in, I'd say like 95% of you, know what's going to come about, what to look for, and everything else. So it's as we keep moving forward, I don't want to sound like a broken record. Like I remember in season 1 we would do like the 3, we'd do sets of 3, and like by that 3rd race, how many times can I be like, well, they got the cutscene skip in old site, so for the 3rd time, it's like, okay, we get it, FC, it's coming. So there were a lot more announcers in season 1. That is very correct. But I don't know. I kind of like just, have the game running, but also just to keep tabs on y'all and see how y'all are doing. Now, obviously, if things get very tight, I'm gonna put a little more effort into it. But effort was the wrong word there. A little more detail into what is happening. But for the most part, everybody's kind of doing what they're doing, and I'm looking for like Bubs Drop or just flustered movement. And so far everything's looking great. Everything's been looking great. We got HawkSam coming out first with UncleRonny not too far behind. I don't know the difference between the 2 runners PBs here, but very exciting. I know UncleRonny also has been running the game for a while. I believe that they were in the Speed Gaming 80% tournament they had ever so long ago. Well, HawkSam having a great movement here through Awake. Yeah, looking to be about an 11-second difference. I wish I was Awake too. I'm, you know. Yeah, no, that is true, UncleRonny. It's tough. I mean, for the most part, you have myself. There's Troy of Athens, Programmatic. We might get some more people. I will say, I've done commentary with Metagloria for some bingo matches, and you know, Metagloria. I would put him on board. I would put him on the mic if they're willing and able to. I actually really like their commentary. And I think you guys would too. Oh yeah, Programmatic guy. Yeah, that's right. No, I remember him talking about that. I'm not gonna put his business out there because it's not fair or right, but they did get a job, so they busy right now. There's 23 people with the Celeste com roll. Oh, okay. So that we had Chai Kitty has hopped in for a few. Dave Stereo, M Sushi and Flavor. M Sushi and Flavor is a fantastic pairing, by the way. Those two crack me up every time that they're on commentary. Yeah, we have a lot. And I mean, if people are interested too. 2 more people asked about commentary. Oh, well, spill the tea. Spill the tea, Speedrun. I want to know. I'm always down to provide insight on like how to not I mean, you know, so there's art to it, you know. I'm gonna just put it out there. Some people are like, commentary is so easy. I mean, it can be, but they posted in the Discord about it. Well, I'm in the Discord call, Aaron, so I can't really see it. Yeah, this one's, I believe this one's pre-recorded. Actually, I'm hoping it is because UncleRonny's typing in chat. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, one, if you're familiar with the run, that you want to be familiar with the run with any percent, at least from a high level standpoint. You want to know what to look for so that you can let people know and just be like, hey, you know, this trick's coming up, or like, for example, we do this route because when you leave, you're the closest to Oshiro, so it's the fastest way to get from one section to the next. But you can choose any route that you want, you know, blah blah blah. So you have that. Everything you say, you type in here, you have no further insight. But you know what, Aaron T, at the same time, I kind of like that. Like I said, my lad in the chat, I like that idea. Yeah, waking up or, you know, staying up is difficult. No, I like the lad in the chat, correspondent, because like Aaron T definitely has a lot. They know like a lot of stat stuff. It's really cool. Alright, so Ronnie, we're into a little bit of hang up here, but it's pretty close right now. There's a little bit off on the timer, but not so much. It's looking to be about like 1 to 2 seconds, especially with these like hang-ups here and there. Ronnie's having a little trouble in these rooms to elevator shaft. As we move into demo, we're getting a check. We're getting 2 checkpoints. Playing it safe here. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Taking a little more setup, but getting the task skip. Oh. But yeah, some cool, I guess, like tricks of the okay. Come on, Ronnie. Some cool tricks of the trade that I can tell you guys. One of the big ones is just having information on the runners themselves, and I'm kind of like putting myself on the spot here because I don't really know so much about UncleRonny and HawkSam. I know that they both have been runners in the game for a while. I did mention that UncleRonny was running in the speed gaming tournament from back in the day. In fact, UncleRonny was joking about how he and I would catch up on our times, and then he kind of like just sprinted off out of nowhere and started beasting. I think they took a break from the game for a little bit and came back, and since UncleRonny is in the chat, probably confirm that for me. But yeah, having knowledge about the runner or the runners is very helpful, because besides the fact that you're trying to sell the game to people that are tuning in, you want to really sell the runners themselves too. Because I mean, you basically, when you're watching it here, you're only seeing the gameplay portion of it. Oh, see, look, started running on a controller and then switched to keyboard. Very interesting. That's actually really interesting, because I don't think anybody else has done that. And like, I've tried to run it on keyboard and it was awful. It felt so foreign. Ah, see, Aaron, you provided more tips. HawkSam beat UncleRonny in the qualifying group to move on. So we have, in a sense here, a little run back. Yes, that is true. So yeah, having insight in the best, you know, you might be like, well, FC, how am I going to get insight on the runners? Follow them on Twitch. Find out if they're streaming, or follow them on social media, any of those things, just to get little tidbits. You don't have to, like, I'm not talking some inside edition, you know, like, I'm gonna take your time in this game. Oh no, absolutely. It's still good. It's just good. It's like catching, like, you know, you hear the songs on out of nowhere. I still regret that I did not highlight my casual playthrough. I have like 2 clips, I think. I have 1 clip in chapter 5, and that's when I found out that the Seekers actually would like push Madeline if they exploded near her, and I didn't know what was happening. Pop open assist mode beast run someday. Listen, assist mode is brutal. You might think that it's not. It's physically brutal. I remember I did an assist run, and my hands were in so much pain because of all the hyper dashing that you're doing. It was not. I was like, I don't want to do this again. But yeah, like I said, just get some intel on the runners, and you know, just seeing how they're doing. Even, you know, check out their streams, see if they've been practicing or not. Going to Speedrun.com and seeing what the times are. If they've, you know, been a while since they PB'd, or they PB'd a couple days ago. And then if you do catch them streaming, you know, you don't have to ask them questions like, oh, I'm going to be commentating for GSA and I want to ask you some questions. No, just ask them a couple questions, you know, like, and then, you know, take that information and you can apply it. You can just be like, oh, case in point. So we know that Sushi went to France, right, for Portal 2. So we know that that was going on. So there was a point in time where Sushi was not really playing Celeste like that, was focusing on Portal for that. Came home the winner, and then started grinding Celeste super hard, and now is the world record holder for 100%. And in fact, yeah, spoilers, Sushi went to France. But also, like Sushi, I think today, was running all hearts, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, there's a lot of branching out. Chai Kitty started running all red berries. So there's that. Also, Chai Kitty got partner on Twitch. So can we get more Chai Kitty emotes in the chat? I know y'all got them. And I believe Chai is the first person that exclusively was running Celeste to become partner. So personally, I can't think of a better person. Chai is a wonderful human being. I'm gonna throw my shades in the chat. Doo-doo-doo-doo. yeah, so it's just like that. Just get. Oh my god, computer, what are you doing? Just trying to get those small tidbits about people. Also, another thing that's really important: a really good microphone. And when I say really good, it doesn't need to be like, oh, I got some high grade studio nonsense. No, you can get a nice. Gillette's twits for bits thing stole my sub budget. Oh no! Oh, but at the same time, you did get like, yeah, you can get like a Blue Yeti for like $100. I mean, honestly, it is a great investment. I had the Blue Yeti as well. I got the mic arm thing too, which is really nice. I don't have those accidental bonks that you hear in a couple streamers, which I always think is funny. But I've also hit my mic a couple times too, just in the air. Like I might have like clipped it, but no, it's a good investment, especially if you're going to get into streaming. I mean, there's some headsets that are also good too, and there's some software to tweak things around as well. But like having a good microphone is like clutch. It's like besides getting all this information about runners. Oh, UncleRonny, no, you hate to see it. They'll bubs drop. Ooh. Gonna try it again, but this is gonna give HawkSam that opportunity to come back. Whoa. Okay, let's go. But yeah, having that mic quality, makes a huge difference. I used to use a Yeti Snowball. That was my previous mic until I got, enough to get a Blue Yeti, and just the quality difference between the two. The Snowball works, trust me. It'll do its job. It makes things work. It's fine. But the Blue Yeti's been pretty good. And actually, I need to find the software because I upgraded PCs and I forgot to bring the software that I was using before to kind of like tweak my voice a little bit. But I guess I can do that in OBS as well. But it makes a huge difference. So microphone, and like I said, knowledge about the game, knowledge about the runners, and then FC Auto-Tune. Could you imagine? Actually, I have voice mod on my PC. I haven't utilized it yet. I was gonna try to use it for stream, but then like I need to cancel the thing on it, because you know what? I was like, oh, I can use this to do voices and stuff, but I already do voices myself, and I don't need that program. I don't need that program to do it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm also lazy. I'm just like, you need to go to their website, log in, and figure stuff out. Ugh. Bro, HawkSam is kind of burning through this 5B though. Dang. To get into the gauntlet room. Oh, that's nice. That's also a different strat. You know, we're used to seeing the typical gauntlet room strats where they're like doing all that crazy stuff. I don't even know what half the stuff they do. But everybody has their own like way. Cause it's definitely one of the rooms where like you can get caught up. As I say that, this actually is gonna give HawkSam a nice lead here. UncleRonny's gotta get this one. One more room. Hey, let's go. Let's go. No, you could have saved. Oh, you could have saved that. Totally could have saved that. Oh, this is actually a really, really important one too about commentating. Oh, trying to go for the setup here. Never try to shine a negative light on runners. That's very, very important. If you're seeing that someone is like struggling, okay, Ronnie with a little bit of frustration there, fair enough. Oh, awesome! I hope that you tune into other. There's a lot of games out there, Mitch. Too. That's what's nice about it. It's like you can there's so many things that you can pick to watch and enjoy. I mean, like there's Celeste. People are speedrunning the Resident Evil 3 demo right now, and apparently it's only 2 minutes long. That run is extremely short. They're not letting people post times on it, which I think is fair, but you know, it's a 2-minute run. Resident Evil 2, the remake, was also really good. I enjoyed watching that. Parasite Eve actually is a really good speedrun to watch too. I have some friends that run those, and it's pretty good. I was like, oh man. Yeah, no, I was gonna speedrun the Final Fantasy VII demo. I think I got to like 15. No, I don't remember what time I had, but then I was like, man, I had to go monster hunting. But no, going back to what I was talking about the negative light. Let's say, for example, you're running into a situation where a runner is just having a lot of problems. We'll use Bubstrop as a prime example here. Just missing Bubstrop, you know, over and over and over again, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 times. Who knows? And they've just lost a lot of time. You really don't want to like ridicule or like kind of like make a joke out of it, of any type of like mishaps like that. You always want to try to like be, I feel that you should be encouraging and, you know, rooting for them. Which is the Twitch had an option to turn emote upside down. That'd be kind of crazy. Can you imagine if someone just made it like that, set it up? Oh, Outlast has some good you do want to Bubbies emotes to do that for Bubstrop? Oh my god, that is perfect. I heard Outlast is a good speed game too. There's a lot of good skips in that. Or maybe that's Amnesia, I can't remember. I couldn't do it. Those games terrify me. Ooh. Yeah, you always want to try to be positive. Because runners are gonna look back. They're gonna go check their they're gonna look at the runs, and if you see that the commentary is just kind of railing into you, that sucks. Like that is such a downer. You don't want to do that. As a commentator, it's your responsibility to hype people up, because like, you know, we kind of orchestrate everything that's happening. Like if I'm encouraging somebody to nail a trick if they're struggling, chat rallies behind. At the end of the I hope y'all are taking notes if anybody's out there like wanting to try to do this. Also too, report, you know, another one, be yourself. Like, don't try to have it, well, okay, I guess I'm a little contradicting this because I do have a quote-unquote commentary persona versus how I am on my day-to-day. That's mainly just, you know, the amount of profanity that I have, which is absolutely none when I'm commentating, versus if I'm on my own stream. You know, you might hear some very wonderful quotes depending on how things go. But yeah, just be yourself, you know, and also, you know what the channel, if, you know, you're streaming for somebody else, know what they want and go with that. Oh my god. You know, GSA wants to keep it, you know, nice and friendly, which is, you know, respectable. I respect that. So, you know, keep the cursing down to a minimum. I think I slipped up once, honestly. TGX, confirm FC has the quotes. I do. And there will probably be some quotes tomorrow as well during the 202 run. But yeah, you wanna just be yourself. That's it. Don't worry about what, you know, people are saying in chat. You know, if people try and troll or try to say something, don't pay no mind to it. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know. Do you guys have any questions? They kind of hit this because we're in reflection, and everybody knows that like reflection is great, but man, Reflection is not fun to commentate. I usually just try to let it go because it's like this is one of the most. It's the iconic point on in the playthrough, and I think everybody remembers this section the most. All the while, HawkSam is going to be out first. Oh. TG into picking up Animal Crossing? I didn't know if you were going to pick that up or not. I can't remember. Alright, so we got HawkSam beginning that ascent. That race to the top, trying to get that flag. Oh, HawkRonny not too far behind. Ah. I did pick it up, and it's like my first Animal Crossing game that I've ever played. And I can tell you right now that I know that this is going to be a problem. Although I'm kind of worried because like I found out, like, similar to Pokemon, you know, you can change the time. I was like, oh, it's tight. Because I didn't know that you actually had to, like, wait. And I'm not a waiter. I was like, I don't want to wait for this to do the next thing. So I was like, let me change the date, see if I can do it. And you can. So I feel like hardcore Animal Crossing fans, like, they just know that I did that. And they're just like, beep, beep, beep. Yeah, Not Kane has been playing it a lot too. Yeah, oh, Ronnie, we can say this. Oh, you gotta wait for the crystal though. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I learned something. I would have waited for the crystal. I didn't think you could make that jump, but I was proven wrong. Teacher was gonna tell you just get it. Like if you finish Pokemon Rescue Dungeon or whatever the game's called, I would say go for it because it's still good. It's just like one of those games where you can either choose to. I'm just gonna spend like 5 minutes on it, you know, like just go check out my island real quick, or you can make it like a commitment where I'm like, okay, well today I'm actually going to spend 7 hours on it and not realize it. Nice. I've been playing it like as I'm about to go to sleep, which has been good and bad because I definitely have nodded off and been like, oh, I better turn this off before my Switch dies. HawkSam barreling through this room. Oh, I'd love to see that. It's one of my favorite rooms to see. The triple ultra, or however many ultras now. I think we've gotten to 5. HawkRonny now getting into 1500. It's kind of a big gap, but we still have a lot of Summit left to play. Especially coming up with auto-scroller skips in 2500 and of course the elusive 3000. Mostly updraft versus downdraft. I feel like updraft is a little more technical. At least 17 ultras in that room, I believe it. And that'll just like zoo, 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 zoo. That's a lot of inputs. There's a lot of inputs. So they say we're getting a sync, but oh, ooh, okay. Oh, okay, we are. Moving it was a fast forward, if you will. So yeah, to get a better idea on the distances here. Actually, I'm gonna check. See what else is going on today. Because, I mean, for most people, you know, it's about 4 o'clock-ish. Depending on where you're at. You know, East Coast, 4 o'clock. Other parts of the world, probably super late. But, you know, if you want to see more fantastic head-to-head speedrunning competition, we have Super Mario Maker 2 coming up. And Super Mario Maker 2's commentators, I've tuned in for a little bit. They're fantastic. I'm gonna give them love. So if you want to have, like, if you're looking for something to have cool in the background, you know, and have some nice commentary to go to it, definitely tune in. But I'm also looking to see if there's anything else Celeste related. Oh. Speaking of which. Oh, Left Beat's like, oh yeah, let's go. Speaking of more commentary, it looks like I might actually be commentating some bingo. Oh, now? I can in a bit. I'm seeing a lot of deaths on the screen. Alright. This actually got a lot closer. This just got really closer now I'm thinking about it. So we're making a mad dash here to the top. And what we're basically looking for here is UncleRonny's got to play clean, and HawkSam just can't goof up. So far so good, but UncleRonny faltering a little bit, falling behind here. That might be it. So far this downdraft is looking real clean from HawkSam. Holy moly. It's crazy to see like how fast this section has become. Oof. Good old flag 20 with those mess ups there. Oh no! Alright. HawkSam coming to the notorious flag number 14. Nope, 13. Notorious flag number 9. I hate this flag so much. Number 9. Especially because a lot of people outright skip it. And I'm like, ugh. That whole section just is prone for accidents. I mean, yeah, it's like, oh, well, it's not that hard with this, you know, setup, but still, it is just so easy to just overstep, and then all of a sudden, number 10 now. I'm getting into flag number 2. Now, it's still not over. Oh, we see a skip. Okay. If HawkSam does not flub this one up, this one could be okay. Yeah, skipping flag number 2. Ooh. My heart starts racing. Oh, this is, yeah. Okay, this. Barring any. Okay, sweet. Skip cutscene. That is GG's from HawkSam. I'm going to take this one. Clocking in at a 30:55. UncleRonny not far behind here. Looking to be about 31:09. Maybe 10 now. Okay, 11. All right, 33:12. So GG's to both of our runners here. We'll flash that leaderboard one more time, I think. Maybe. Oh. So this is gonna move HawkSam up ever so slightly. Best time and leave for both. Nice. All right. So that is going to take care of Celeste here at Speedrun. We've got Super Mario Maker 2 on the way. But if you're looking for more Celeste content, I'm actually going to be hopping over to maybe commentate some bingo. So if I don't see you, that's quite all right. I'll maybe see you next week, either in chat or here on mic again. And this is going to be FC Racer signing off. You guys have a wonderful weekend and take care.
They are synced.
They are synced now. Do whatever. In the lead again.
Wow. Side for sure from Cheese.